What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD coming at you with a huge Intellivision Amico update, rather updates, as we're going to talk about more than one story. That's right, I'm not going to drag it out into several videos like some people. I'm going to put it all together, all for you in one digestible bite. So let's get right to it. Now, first off, as you can see on the screen, our Amico is now officially affiliated with Intellivision Entertainment. What that means, understanding the rules, and meeting the team. Now, if you'll notice, I had reported on this previously. In fact, I had pointed out that two of the moderators were, in fact, Intellivision Entertainment employees. And everyone was telling me how this was not strange, this was okay. There was no need to be officially associated with it. And to those people, with all due respect, I would like to say,
fuck you, I was right, 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 fuck you, I was right.
Now then, let's get to the meat of the matter. As you can see here, Zadok Pad is still the main mod. Grudge Q is his underboss here. But we got two quote-unquote brand ambassadors, Intellidan and Running Man Rocks. Well, ain't that funny? Those were the two individuals that I pointed out as being Intellivision Entertainment employees. The ones that I thought that this whole thing was making it a little bit questionable, a little bit awkward, if you will. Now, of course, Zadok says he's run this across the admin's desk at Reddit, and they said it's okay as long as they're brand ambassadors. You know, they're technically mods, but they're not going to abuse their power in any way, shape, or form. You see, they're just good boys doing good boy things, and no way will anything ever change in this Our Amico. It's going to be exactly like it was. You could say whatever you want. Feel free to just speak your mind. I mean, but you have to engage in good faith. Now, what does that mean? That means that if they think that you're not serious, or if you're trolling, or if they just don't like the way you phrase something, well, that's not good faith, and that'll get a deleted comment, possibly a ban. You'll also notice that you may not spam your blog or YouTube, but I guess that doesn't count for Intellivision Entertainment blogs or YouTube channels, or YouTube channels that are pushing it in Amico content. You know, they could just be spammed endlessly because, you know, it's perfectly fine. It's no longer your Reddit, it's Intellivision Entertainment's Reddit. And the big one here, it's okay to express constructive criticism or healthy skepticism. Not just regular skepticism. It's got to be healthy skepticism about Intellivision Entertainment or Amico. What does that mean? A statement such as, I'm worried this console won't be released because of reasons X, Y, and Z is perfectly fine. See, as long as you give them X, Y, Z reasons, it's fine. Saying this console is never happening, on the other hand, is not constructive. See, so you can't be negative. You can't be negative. You can't say, you know what, this is dumb. I don't like this. I do not agree with this thing. You have to please provide something for the brand ambassador team to respond to in your criticism. Basically, what it's saying is you need to put something in there that they could basically call you stupid about, something that they could tell you you're wrong and convince you that, you know, they know what they're doing and they know the best way to do it. You see, as long as your criticism gives them wiggle room, gives them an opportunity to shut you up, then it's perfectly fine. But if your criticism is closed, if it's not open-ended, well, that's a big no-no here on our Amico. You see, because Amico land, it's not a land of free speech, it's a land of rules. Rules that say only good things about the Amico can be said, or you better watch out. Now you're probably wondering, what did the people say? Well, let's sort by old here. Tommy's, he's excited, he's happy. Thanks for creating this place and all the hard work you guys are doing to make it better. Make it better. It was crappy before, probably because when Tommy showed up, he was getting downvoted to hell. People were not agreeing with him. They were arguing with him. They did not like his attitude. But let's see what, let's view the entire discussion. It's too long, didn't read. They have removed two Intellivision employees as mods of our Amico, presumably in order not to violate Reddit's user agreement. See Section 7 regarding moderators, the section I pointed out. However, at the moment, they are still listed under moderators in the sidebar. Also, our Amico is now officially affiliated with Intellivision Entertainment. And Creepy here says, hasn't this always been the case, at least informally? Edit. I'm now shadow banned from this sub and can't post any more comments. Well, I can, but you can't see them. I completely understand why, though. It's cool. No hard feelings. See, Creepy's already gotten shadow banned on our Amico because he's not towing the line. He's not telling Tommy how great he is, how great the system is, how many billions he's going to sell. Now, of course, here, Zadok is this where he goes into saying that everything's on the level, it's on the up and up. They're kind of moderators, but they're not going to abuse their power. It's okay. But see, Creepy, he wasn't convinced. He was saying, no, are they mods or not? But he's happy to answer that. Zadok is on the case. It says, however, they are empowered to respond directly to your reports and can approve items stuck in the moderation queue. So in order for them to do this, they have mod powers. See, Zadok doesn't want to just come out and say it. They are mods. 2 Intellivision Entertainment employees are mods of the Our Amico subreddit. They are full mods. They are not just being given access to something. They are full mods. They have all the mod power. All the mod power a regular mod would have. And there is Intellidan, brand ambassador. He's spoken to Z at length. At length. I mean, we knew that. We knew that the whole subreddit was basically compromised. It was basically here to promote only good, positive things. But, it's nice that they just come out and say it. Reddit shredded. Now, this guy, he is a Amico fanboy. He's an answer man, a reply guy. He'll go in there and anytime you make a comment, he's there to tell you how good the Amico is. But even him, he's not convinced. It's great that Intellivision Entertainment is here. But why do they need to be moderators? Zadok, of course, says it's just to help with any reports or stuck items. They have to be mods to access the mod mail. Or, you could just set up a system where the mod mail gets directed to somewhere else so that they have access to that way. Or maybe, hire or get some people who want to do this. I'm sure Reddit Shreddit would love to be a mod. You could have made him a mod. He's here all the time. You don't need actual Intellivision Entertainment employees to be mods to handle these things. I mean, how many subreddits on Reddit have mods that do their job without any problem, without having any official employees of the company for the subreddit that they're talking about? But of course, this is nothing. It's on the up and up. There's no reason for me to get mad. There's no reason for any of you to get mad. This is all on the level. Now, Blucko, he wants to know, how does the official affiliation not break Rule 6 of the moderator guideline? Association to a brand. Here's the rule. We love that so many of you want to talk about brands and provide a forum for discussion. Remember to always flag your community as unofficial and be clear in your community description that you don't actually represent that brand. Now, Zadok, he talks to Reddit directly. He got the admin's ears because he says, I am told by Reddit that Rule is speaking to brand subreddits that don't have brand ambassadors. Like if you were to create R Sega Forever or something, you're not allowed to say you're official subreddit of that product unless you actually are. You can also contact Reddit yourself to confirm, because I'm sure they'll answer just some random guy contacting them. Hey, just tell me what's going on with this post here. Tell me what's going on with this, because I know I'm a nobody, but you're sure to answer me, right? See, I've linked the contact form above. Many gaming communities on Reddit feature brand ambassadors, such as our Xbox Series X. As soon as I can find the time, I'll create some user flares to distinguish from the Amico team and community mods. Now, you have time to post this, Zadok, yet somehow you couldn't create flares, which would take like 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go in, create some flares. It's not that hard. You make it sound like it's a fucking 6-hour job. It's not. It takes you 30 seconds to create some fucking flares. But you can't do it right away because, you're trying to hide what you're doing. You're trying to figure out how to weasel around it. Steam-powered internet's jumping right in there. Says Zadok, I PM'd you the Atari example as a reason why I wanted this subreddit to maintain total neutrality. in one of my first messages to you. So see, there was already a problem with the Atari VCS Reddit subreddit. They had problems with moderators removing posts, banning people, only wanting positive discussion of the VCS. And Steam Powered Internet, he specifically messaged Zadig, a while ago about this. He said, "Hey, I don't want this subreddit to turn out the way Atari VCS did." But Zadig, he saw that as a good thing. He wanted it to turn out that way. He was like, "Hey, that's great. We should do that here." Count Dracula says, "We've given Jim Jones the keys to the Kool-Aid cabinet." How awesome is the Amico? So awesome. R9 Delta, he gets it. He understands. Now, what's this here? Comment removed by moderator already? Why are we getting comments removed? I don't understand this. We're supposed to have open discussion here. And within the post about nothing changing, we already have people having their comments removed. This is very terrible. Very, very sad day. But again, I was 100% correct that Tommy Tallarico and his boys were moving in. They were planting their flag on the Amico subreddit, and now it has gone corporate. And there's no going back. That's it. If you want to be positive, if you want to say good things, if you want to have no criticism of the system, then Amico is for you. Now, if you want to be like everybody else, if you want to be part of the cool kids club, why don't you come on over to our Intellivision _Amico. It is a nice little subreddit here created by some guy named Tony TGD. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tony TGD created the r/Intellivision _Amico subreddit, and he left a little message here. He says, "Welcome to the sub. Feel free to freely discuss the Amico. Love it, hate it, or just like to point and laugh at ridiculousness. Whatever the reason you're here, feel free to speak your mind. As long as you follow the terms of service, your voices will not be silenced by the mod team. Hell, even user Tommy Tallarico is free to post in here as long as he remains respectful." So you hear that? Anybody's allowed in here. Anybody's allowed to say good things, bad things, what you like, what you don't like. I mean, you're free to come in here, post. If you want to have actual discussion, if you want to discuss concerns about the system, things you heard, things that they don't want to promote, articles that they're trying to hide, they're trying to keep from you, videos that they're trying to keep from you, r/Intellivision _Amico, created by this Tony TGD fellow. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to meet. This is where the cool kids are hanging out. I suggest you get in there. But we got to jump on over to another Reddit post. You got to love Reddit. It's just so great. Now, Zadig Payet, he posted this article. Now, it's an article about Jay Allard. And Xbox co-founder Jay Allard left Intellivision after a short stint. Hints at project with gaming vet brother. Very interesting. I seem to recall somebody had made a video saying that Jay Allard left. He was no longer with Intellivision. Now we got this article here. And the only thing I can think of, the only words I can say to express what I'm thinking right now is,
Fuck you, I was right, 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 fuck you, I was.
Now, Zadig says here there's a bit of an error in the title, but otherwise interesting article. Tommy Tallarico has stated before that Allard's contract had expired and is now an advisor. So already Zadig's saying, you know what, this is a lie. This article that he posted, even though he says it's a good article, there's an error in the title. Now, Tommy Tallarico says, was just speaking to him today, in fact. Now, this is 8 days ago. As soon as this article hit, I was asked to talk about it, but I've been waiting. I've been holding back on it for a couple of reasons I'll explain in a moment. But I would like you to take note that Tommy here, he's not disputing the article. He didn't say, no, the article is incorrect, the title's incorrect, anything is incorrect. The only thing he said was, just speaking to him today, in fact. So what we know is, Tommy, at least, doesn't have any dispute with this article. There's no negative slant. He's not saying that this is bad. He's saying that this is at the very least a accurate article, I'm assuming. I mean, if it was inaccurate, I'm sure Tommy would have said something. We'll scroll down in the comments. It says, like I mentioned this attic below, I was just speaking to Jay today. Jay prefers not to be in the spotlight. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight. So out of respect and courtesy, I'm not going to go into details about what he did, what he does, what he will or won't be doing moving forward. Unfortunately, there are a lot of pathetic bullies, doxers, and racists. Fuck them racists. Trying to harass as many people connected to Intellivision as they can. If you're doing that, you should probably stop. That's really not good. I don't think that anybody connected to Intellivision Entertainment should be shamed for working for the company. I mean, people need jobs. Sometimes you get a job that's, it's a crappy job, but you do it. So leave the people that work for Intellivision alone. They're doing the best they can. It's a job. It's like slapping, the squeegee out of the guy's hand at the corner. He's doing the best he can. Leave him alone. Leave the Intellivision entertainment people alone. But we should check the article out. So let's jump on over to. It's from GeekWire. Now, Kurt Schlosser. I don't know. I hope I didn't butcher that too much, Kurt. But he wrote the article. Now we're gonna jump down to the bottom here. We're gonna look at writer and editor Kurt Schlosser, covers the geek life beat for GeekWire, a longtime journalist, photographer, and designer. He has worked previously for NBC News, MSNBC.com, and the Seattle PI. So this man, this Kurt Schlosser, he's the real deal. He's a real journalist. He's a man who knows what he's talking about. He has connections. He reports accurately. This is the kind of person that, Tommy's not going to say he's a liar. He's not going to call him a racist, doxer, or a hater. This is the real deal. This is someone that's worked for NBC News. My boy Kurt here, he's the real deal. Real journalist. Not like some people that are, fake journalists. But this guy, Kurt, he's a real journalist. Now, I'm not going to read the whole article. I will link it. But we're just going to go down here to Allard's statement. And Allard told GeekWire on Monday that he left last summer. Last summer. The man was hired in May. So that means between June 20th and September 23rd. Sometime between those dates, he left. From May to at the earliest June 20th, at the latest September 23rd. The man was there a couple of months. 3 to 4 months. But, he says there's no drama. Just not a good fit. Not a good fit. I mean, Tommy was telling us how he was the perfect addition to the team. They both love Spider-Man. Their mothers love skiing. They were best buddies, BFFs forever. They had little matching Intellivision Entertainment power rings that they would pop together, and they had sleepovers and all kind of stuff like that. I mean, they were a match made in heaven. But Allard says not a good fit. It's kind of sad. He said, adding that he's still looking forward to seeing how the market responds when Amico launches later this year. So, he's wishing him well, but you'll notice in this statement here, there's nothing about being an advisor. There's nothing about still contacting Tommy or having talked to him recently prior to this article going up. Just no drama, just not a good fit. Doesn't work there anymore. Now, Kurt Schlosser, the man who used to work for NBC News, the real journalist, he links this website here, the Geek Getaway, and says they posted a YouTube video at the end of January commenting on Allard removing any mention of Intellivision from his LinkedIn. This sounds familiar. Geek Getaway with a YouTube channel talking about Jay Allard removing his LinkedIn. Why does that sound so familiar? Somebody in the comments tell me if this is ringing any bells. It's in my head. It's rattling around in there. It's like, I know this. I should know this. I should remember who this Geek Getaway is and their YouTube video about Jay Allard. There's been so much Intellivision Amico news that I'm probably, it's in there. Maybe you guys remember this video talking about Jay Allard removing his LinkedIn. But let me know. Let me know in the comments because I'm really interested. You know, maybe I'll watch the video later. Maybe that'll refresh my memory who this Geek Getaway is, that former NBC News reporter, real journalist is, citing in his article, his big boy article on GeekWire, a real journalist citing someone. I'm sure he wouldn't be citing like a fake journalist, or he wouldn't be citing like a hater or just some rando on YouTube. I'm sure he's looked at the video, he's looked at the website, he's probably vetted his source, and he's agreeing with it wholeheartedly. He's putting it here in the article, so I'm sure Mr. Schlosser knows what he's doing. Now then, he goes on to say that the video has a pinned comment from Intellivision CEO Tommy Tallarico, in which the Intellivision CEO said in part, quote, Jay Allard was a contractor who worked for us as we were finalizing the hardware design. He has his own company, which is why he was never a full-time employee. He is still an advisor to this day as needed. But again, Jay Allard didn't mention anything about being an advisor. I know Tommy had mentioned in a pinned comment on a video I made about Jay Allard. I think it's a video from January, maybe? Maybe it's a January video on my YouTube channel, the Geek Getaway YouTube channel. I know Tommy left a comment and I pinned it. And he said in the comment that Jay was busy with his own company, and that's why he couldn't work there anymore, because he was busy. But if we scroll down in the article a little more, Allard hinted at excitement over his own projects, including an idea in development with his brother, Ed Allard, the gaming veteran who was co-founder of Sprout Games and eventually head of worldwide studios at EA Pop Games. Allard said his brother just wrapped up Space Oddity Charlie. That looks like a fun kids game. It's like a Flash-looking game. I'm sure kids would love it. It probably would fit really good on the Amico, actually. So, Tommy, I'm not sure why Jay Allard didn't suggest his brother's game, Space Oddity Charlie, to be on the Amico. Maybe it is. Maybe it's one of the hidden games we don't know about, but it does look good. It says, and we've been writing some code and kicking around some ideas. I've always wanted to create something with him, and now might be the right time for it. So Jay Allard, who was too busy running 529 Garage, which he still runs, which is a service aimed at beating back bicycle theft. This is the company that Tommy says Jay was too busy with to continue working for Intellivision Entertainment. But despite still running this company to this day, Jay's been busy writing code and kicking around some ideas. And maybe him and his brother are going to make a game or something. They're going to work on something together. So it's kind of a different tone, a different kind of statement than what Tommy was saying. But I mean, who am I going to believe? Am I going to believe when Tommy says that Jay Allard was too busy? Or am I going to believe Jay Allard when he says that he's looking to work on a new project with his brother? Decisions, choices. You guys let me know. I can't make that decision. I can't make that choice. I will link this article. And if you ever figure out who this Geek Getaway is and what YouTube video this is, let me know in the comments, because I'm sure it sounds like an interesting YouTube channel. Sounds like an interesting website. I'm sure I'd love it. I should probably check it out later. I mean, the man sounds like he does good work. He figured out at the end of January that Jay Allard had removed any mention of Intellivision from his LinkedIn, something that GeekWire was not able to realize until March. I mean, they kind of got scooped by some small, not real journalist place or something. I don't know. You figure it out. You let me know. Now, we got one last bit of news here. It is we're going to end this on a positive note, on a big high note. I just got this right before I was making the video. Someone sent me this. They said, hey, check this shit out. This is from Tommy Tallarico's Twitter. It says, we just received confirmation that Amazon UK have sold out. It should be has sold out. Has sold out their initial supply of Intellivision Amicos in the UK. I mean, you live in America. You were born and raised here. You went to a good Catholic school, as far as I know, Tommy. You should know that should be has. It has sold out. Not have. It just sounds weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You let me know. Am I wrong? Is it has or have? Have just sound wrong to me. Maybe I'm just ghetto. We just says has. I don't know. Pre-orders will start to go fast as we get closer to launch. We have a pre-order, I mean, it's real big words, pre-order section at Intellivision.com that shows where they are available by country. Now, congratulations. Sold out at Amazon UK. No numbers. We don't know how many. But as you can see, this all started because Tommy's replying to this individual here, Toto Amico. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think Toto Amico might be a fan of the Amico. I don't know. Might be. Now, I'm pretty sure I know at least one person who has ordered from the UK the Intellivision Amico, and that's a friend of mine, Larry Bundy Jr., better known as Guru Larry. Now, Guru Larry, I am going to give you hell if you've ordered more than one Amico. If you've ordered several Amicos, I will make fun of you to no end. Now, I'm going to link Larry Bundy Jr.'s channel in the description. You should go there. He's a great guy. He does these videos, 5 whatever facts. It's a fact hunt. 5 update patches that destroyed games is one. 5 legendary games that weren't exactly original is another. I mean, he's a great guy. He worked with Channel Awesome. I think he's the last Channel Awesome guy ever. Everyone else has either jumped ship or just kind of got fired. But Larry Bundy, he's hanging out there. Guru Larry's still there. He's a good guy, great guy. He's got about 416,000 subs. So, he's struggling a little. He could use your help. So, why don't you go on over. Like I said, I'll put his channel in the description. You go over there, you sub to his channel, leave him a comment. Let him know that Tony TGD sent you. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. He could use the help. He's only getting like 78,000 views. A couple of videos cracked out over 100,000 views. So, I mean, he needs the help. He could use some of this clout. I'll give him to him. Like I said, Larry's a great guy. We joke all the time. I'm always giving him shit. So, you go on over there. You let him know that his buddy Tony TGD sent him. And, like I said, sub to his channel. It's a great channel. And, Larry, if you've bought more than one Amico, I am going to fucking rib you so hard. But let's get back to the business. Let's get back to the business here. Now, Toto Amico, the man who started it all, this all started here with this tweet. It says, it seems that Amazon UK are canceling pre-orders for the Amico console. My pre-order has been canceled, and the reason given is the supplier has informed us that it is no longer available. At Intellivision, would you be aware of any issues causing this? Thank you. Now, he's replying to himself. It's a little thread. He's replied to himself a couple of times. It'd be interesting to hear if any other folk who had pre-ordered at Amazon UK have also received a cancellation notice. The console is marked as no longer being available, although it remains on sale at Argos and Game. Oddly enough, additional controllers are still available to pre-order at Amazon UK, even though the console isn't. My pre-order for one extra controller still stands at the moment. Now, I believe that is the quote. That is the tweet that Tommy quoted. Out of all the tweets, this is the one he chose to quote. Interesting, kind of interesting. But Tommy initially replied, "Not sure. Please feel free to contact Kevin at Intellivision.com." Total Amico says, "Thanks for providing the point of contact, Tommy. I will pop an email to Kevin. It's probably just a small blip." Kevin is Running Man Rocks on Reddit. So just so you know, I'm sure. It says right here is another reply to himself. It must be one of those days. I tried pre-ordering the Amico at Argos UK online, and they immediately charged me twice, even though my pre-order didn't go through. I now have to wait 5 days for the money to be returned to my account. I'll hold off from pre-ordering for now. Damn. Poor Total Amico. And his last comment here says, I just had a chat with Amazon UK. This is 3 hours ago. 5:06 my time. Tommy's little comment here was at 11:17 a.m. So this is after Tommy's comment talking about being sold out. It says, I just had a chat with Amazon UK and it was unclear as to why they have canceled Amico console pre-orders, as my pre-order was placed on 24 December 2020. December 24th. I mean, the guys in the UK, they have this weird backwards system for their calendars, for their dates. here in America where we have things the correct order is December 24th. So on December 24th, 2020, he placed his pre-order. It says, I assume that others who have pre-ordered during the past 3 months have had their orders canceled too. Frustrating. Now it's kind of weird that Amazon UK would wait like 3 months before canceling his pre-order. For some reason, they were unaware that they didn't have enough consoles coming to them. They did not have enough being shipped to them. This has me wondering if maybe Intellivision Entertainment has reduced the amount of consoles they're going to make, has reduced how much they're going to send to each retailer, each online retailer, each store. It's kind of weird. Like I said, it seems to me, now this is just an outside perspective, someone who has no idea what he's talking about, who's never worked in retail, who's never handled any kind of purchase orders, someone who's never done any of these things. This sounds like to me like they had a certain amount of consoles being directed towards them, and then at some point, in the recent past, very recent, they were told that they were no longer going to get that amount, that they were going to get a reduced amount, and so they had to start, canceling pre-orders. The fact that this guy had his 3 months ago, either they didn't get that many pre-orders between December 24th and today, or they got a lot of pre-orders and they've canceled a lot of pre-orders. It's hard to tell. I mean, maybe the pre-orders were a little slow at Amazon UK, so Intellivision Entertainment shuffled the numbers around. They said, hey, you guys ain't doing, we thought you guys do 50,000, you guys only got like 20, so we're only going to send you 20. And then turns out Amazon had like 20 and some change, and they started canceling some people. That's a possibility. There's all kind of scenarios that could have happened. But to me, with someone getting their pre-order canceled 3 months out, 3 months after making it, it kind of seems to me that the amount of consoles being sent to Amazon UK was reduced in some capacity. Or, maybe this guy is just unlucky. Maybe, they only had 100,000 consoles going to Amazon UK, and this guy was 100,001, and his was, canceled or something. I don't know. I guess that's plausible. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Just wanted to update you guys on a few things about the Intellivision Amico. I'm sure you guys have a lot to discuss in the comment section. Like I said, hit over at r/Intellivision_Amico on Reddit for a great discussion. And you know how we do it on this channel. Love, peace, booty grease. I'm out this bitch.